All right, thanks for watching here. This is going to be my Green Bay Packers mock draft. And you see some of the old football cards I have of the Green Bay Packers. So I'm going to get right down to it here. First, I'm going to go down the list here of the players that I have that I was taking a look at on my big board. So the Packers have uh, number 23, the number 23 pick in the first round. Second round, the number 55 pick. Third round, number 87. Fourth round, 124th pick. Fifth round, 159th pick. Sixth round, 198th pick. And then they have two 7-round picks, 237 and 250 respectively. So I'm going down the list here, and I'll just scan down. I don't want to bore you reading all the information on the players. But yeah, you can see the names of some of the players on here. So you got Kyle Williams, wide receiver out of Washington State. Juwan Newton, wide receiver out of Toledo. Pat Bryant, wide receiver out of Illinois. So I'll just pan over, you can see some of their numbers there. Jackson Meeks, wide receiver, Syracuse. Jaden Higgins, wide receiver, Iowa State. Tyler Warren, tight end, Penn State. Some idiot driving down the street like they're at the Indianapolis 500. Emeka Egbuka, wide receiver, Ohio State. Jalen Rose, wide receiver, Utah State. You see so many receivers here because that's what the Green Bay Packers were prominent for. They had always had nice receivers there with Donald Driver, the Jefferson. They had a lot of good receivers there. But going down the line, Josiah Stewart, defensive end out of Michigan. Jordan Burch, defensive end out of Oregon. Tyler Batty, defensive end out of BYU. Ahmed Hassanian, defensive end out of Boise State. Apologize for screwing up your name. Ethan Downs, defensive end, Oklahoma. Kenneth Grant, defensive tackle, Michigan. Desmond Watson, defensive tackle, Florida. Junior Tafana, defensive tackle, Utah. Cam Horsley, defensive tackle, Boston College. Shavon Revell Jr., cornerback, Eastern Carolina. Dorian Strong, cornerback, Virginia Tech. Tommy Hill, quarterback, Nebraska. And Corey Black, cornerback, Oklahoma State. This is just my list here of my big board that I have. And before I go into the order that I will pick these guys in, it's going to go with some of these football cards I just picked up. So you take a look at some of there. See, there's Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams. That's pretty cool. Bijan Robinson, Toa Tua, Chase Brown. We'll stop right there at Bryce Young. Just some cards I picked up recently here. So let's go over my order as far as the picks are concerned and what I would do. Come on over here, Jaden Daniels. Don't want to get you all bent up and out of shape here. All right, so I'm going to go in reverse on this and let me know what you think. So round 7, my pick will be Junior Tafoya, defensive tackle out of Utah, 6'3", 308 pounds, 9 solo tackles, 22 assisted tackles, a half a sack, 1 fumble recovery, 1 interception, 3 passes defended. Keep in mind this is round 7. Round 7, 237th pick, Tommy Hill, cornerback, Nebraska, 6 feet, 205 pounds, 10 solo tackles, 11 assisted tackles, 1 interception, 1 pass defended, or deflected, however you want to call it. Round 6, with the 198th pick, I'll be taking Cam Horsley, defensive tackle out of Boston College, 6'4", 306 pounds, 16 solo tackles, 26 assisted tackles, 3 passes defended, 7 tackles for a loss, 308 hurries on the quarterback. Round 5, another wide receiver. As I said before, there's going to be several in this mock draft. Juwan Newton, wide receiver out of Toledo, 5'11", 192 pounds, 72 receptions, 1,033 yards, 11 touchdowns, 14.3 yards per catch. Round 4, 124th pick, Tyler Batty, defensive end out of BYU, 6'5", 275, 33 solo tackles, 26 assisted tackles, 1.5 sacks, and 2 interceptions. Next up on the list, I'll throw this in there. Pretty cool Barry Sanders Hall of Fame card. Going with the top 3 picks that they will have, round 3. Got Jaden Higgins, wide receiver, Iowa State, 6'4", 215 pounds, 87 receptions, 1,183 yards, 9 touchdowns, 13.6 yards per catch. Round 2, number 55. There's no way I'm passing on this guy if he's available. That will be at the number 55 pick in the second round. Ahmed Hassanian. Guy hits hard. Watch some film on him. And I'm going to actually put a link at the end of this video so you can see some of these players' highlights, especially him. The Boise State defensive end, 6'3", 272, and 28 solo tackles, 20 assisted tackles, 9.5 sacks. He gets after the quarterback. You'll see what I'm talking about in the link. And 1 fumble recovery. And in the first round, with the number 23 pick, I'll be picking Kyle Williams, wide receiver, out of Washington State, 6 feet, 186 pounds, 70 receptions, 1,198 yards, 14 touchdowns, 17.1 yards per catch. This guy's ready for the NFL. Let me know what you think on these picks here. These are the ones that I had in my mock draft. And once again, you could take a look. I'll scan over this for you at some of the other players that were there. I know it's kind of hard to read, so I'll bring it a little bit closer for you. Swing it over a little bit like that. Swing it over a little bit like that. Hit pause if you have to. And we'll go across like that. And share this with any of your Green Bay Packer fans. I would love to hear what you have to say about these players and this mock draft. Thanks for watching.